starting the stream. Yep. Okay, now we're starting a stream. Oh my gosh. It's been a while, guys. It's been a bit. We're starting it. Wait a second. Let me just do this fix. Okay, everything's sounding real good. Everything's cool there. I would love to change this one. Okay, now it's in public. Right, so hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. In this stream we're gonna be working on a map part. Which... yep. Okay, everything's cool, everything is in order. Oh my gosh, this is insane. So, I didn't expect to stream. But the thing is, I really want to, and yeah, just basically that. I really want to end up with this stuff. So yeah, we're gonna be working on that. And also, I will rush a little bit because I have stuff to do after this. But yeah. Okay, it seems like everything's going right. Cool. So, let's talk about what happened the other stream. It was stupid, that's all what I would say. So, you know video games, right? Yeah, this crazy actual things that started to be a game and just a fun time, and now it's mostly the only way that you meet people online. Well, everything started from there. I'll be quite honest with you. My opinion out of video games is that it's fun. It's fun to play them, but just that. It is not fun to take it too seriously or getting too obsessed with specific characters or anything, or even spend money on it. So yeah, it's not worth it. Trust me. You can get anything without paying any pen, any bill, anything, any actual money. So yeah, don't do that mistake. I did. And I mean, it's worth for myself, but it's not really something that it's actually worth it or that is necessary to actually enjoy a game, right? So what about that? First of all, I'm from Mexico, yes. Second of all, people here with video games, or the actual community here of video games, is a total mess. And when I say mess, it's an actual mess. They're the less educated people that I've ever met. And I can laugh at their actual jokes and everything, but honestly, inside of me I feel real bad about it. I feel real bad being with them. And as I said, I commented with one of my friends, or one of the subscribers I have, right? Hope. I basically, I told him, or I told them, that I didn't even feel well with them. I didn't even feel like actually I'm with my friends, right? I felt more empty than anything with them. And I let them know, and I actually try my best to let them know that I don't even feel good being with them, because first of all, the jokes are real generic, that they do. All the actual climax and everything they do is quite silly, quite stupid for me, and I don't feel good with them. Basically that was all the thing that I was talking about with my friends. And as people, they are real cool, they're real fine, but as people in video games, they're a mess, they're a total mess. And I let them know about this, like it would be a good idea to make a server out of video games and the actual stuff that we want to have fun with, and that would be so much different. Also, we had some trouble with one of a specific friend that made a specific server. I won't say names because, you know, but privacy. But there is a thing, we had so much trouble with him, and it was a mess. It was a total mess there. And after I just witnessed that kind of attitude from them, I was like, oh, well, this is not what I like. I had so much trouble. I had to actually have calls with the specific people, and at the end of the day, I need to organize which ones I consider my friends and which ones it just didn't fit anymore, right? So that's why you now will see me more animating, because I'm done with that stuff. I would say I'm done with that shit, because honestly, it's not even worth it for me to even play video games anymore. And it's probably the best decision that I could ever take in my entire life, because it doesn't really make me any good in general. It's like, if I'm gonna play one game, it's gonna be one game, such as Minecraft, Genshin, or something that allows me to build stuff or to be creative, right? But I don't really love the idea of actually being there stressed out all the time. I even talked about this with my psychologist and my teachers, and I was like, I really don't feel okay about this. I feel like I'm just forcing myself to fit in a place where I don't belong, but I also don't even feel good. Like, it's a lot of stimulation, it's a lot of stress. You know Valorant for sure. That's a Riot Games game. And it's cool. I actually enjoy it because we have a lot of fun times. Sometimes it's like, it can even turn into a horror game itself. And it's crazy, to be honest. Just being honest with you, you get used to the fact that you get shooted all the time, but at the same time it can be stressful because people take it too seriously, or you know, the issue with the Smurfs, which are people that pass themselves as lower ranks, but they are indeed like upper ranks. You know what I mean. For those who plays League of Legends or Valorant or Riot Games or any sort of way, even Call of Duty, will understand perfectly what this means. But basically it's that. It's just cheating, basically, in the ranks. And yes, it is not that good to be with these people, because at the end of the day, you're not enjoying the time. You're not really enjoying that. And even though they control real good Smurfs and cheaters or sus sort of situations, let's be honest with you. These video games are for adults, and unfortunately, there are so many children also playing there. This is a weird community, I would say. So I didn't really have that much issues like playing with children, but I do have the impression that some of children are playing these video games just for escaping the actual reality or the bad situations that these people has. And I mean that could be fine, but let's be honest with you. It really crosses the real fine line of, well, this is not a secure place for children, because not only people are toxic, as you may tell, but also it's more like it's not really secure. It's not educational. It's not even cool. It's not for children. Like, these video games are for 18 plus. Community. And although you may pass yourself as a minor, Like, no, as a major, but you're a minor. It's dangerous. It really is. And that's the only worry for me. Like, I've been in the situation that I need to educate the actual children that have been in the same team so many times, where I don't even know where the kid came from, but I was like, okay, there's a kid here. And then he behaves, and it's like, no, don't say that. I was the mother at that point. The mother that he didn't have, because indeed he didn't really have their parents there. The only one that was taking care of this kid was the grandma, and the grandma didn't know exactly how to deal with him. So yeah, that kind of situations happens in video games, and it can be rather cute or dangerous. So yeah, that's hard to determine. And it always worries me, especially for children, because they see video games like it's a real cute sort of thing, but indeed it is not what you think. So yeah, unfortunately I have to tell you this. Video games are for specific people, every each of them, and you don't need to be part of something if you don't like it. And I'm talking to you, the Genshin new players. If you want to play the game, please enjoy it. With your times, with your specific times, and just organize your times. And why am I taking this experience or this actual example? Because it does take you so much time to get those proto gems. And I mean, it's cool. I like Genshin as a story, as what it is. But I don't like the actual... like, what is this called? Like, I don't know. This nature of the players from Genshin, right? To get as much characters as they can, just because of the obsession to get it, right? That starts to be real. Okay, that it starts to be real insane, like actually insane. So yeah, it's just what I've learned from my journey of playing video games. I could talk about it deeply, like what I've liked and what I hated, how it's been like huge trouble since I started in this world. I mean, it's cute. I even considered to make a gameplay sort of channel, specifically out of my persona and everything. I was like, why not? It would be cute. But although I'm good at the games, or I'm not, or I have a fun time, the truth is I do not find a good community, at least here in my country. They're just weird. They're real weird. And I wouldn't say that it just happens in my country, but in general, I believe I find a lot of weird people. Some of them are cool, are cute, are kind, at least as what I know, blindly, because you never know how, like, the media people are, like the ones you met from the distance. You don't really know. You don't really understand how they are, how they react, how they live. It's exactly. So yeah, it's rather dangerous or just the actual unknown, because you don't determine how they live. You don't really understand how they behave in real life. So and if you have seen my face, now let's go to that theme. I never was ashamed of my face. Maybe disappointing you from the actual expectation of, oh, you're not that sort of like perfect girl or something, and it's like, dude, I'm literally represented as a cartoon. I'm not really that cartoon. I'm not that kitty you see. I'm literally just a human. And I've been thinking about it so many times, like I need to represent myself with a cartoon, but based on my actual human sort of figure. And it would be cool, because that's who I am, and I'm not really a cat. itself. I represent myself as a cat sometimes because it's like, you know, I'm too much alike them. But I am a human, indeed. I'm an actual human. So yeah, it would be cool though. I use this persona just for like representative occasions, but I never thought it would be that important until now. And I don't use it anymore as my persona though, because every time I just do a doodle, I doodle just a little kitty, a fluffy kitty, like I don't know, like this. And that's me. Like that could perfectly be me, rather than anything else. So yeah, I might change that in the future. Since now hell is gonna be literally a character for one of my projects, and yeah, it might be like the representation of me, but it's more fictional. So it has nothing to do with my real life. My real life is just, it has been a mess, not gonna lie. It's not like perfect, but it is quite different, I should say. It is real different from what people expect me to be. Like, your expectations maybe would be like, oh my gosh, you're so organized or anything, and I'm like, no, I just really hyper focus in one thing and I do it like in 3 days. That's my thing. It's not that I have too much time or not. I literally just do it and I end it up right away. That's all what I do. And if I don't do it, trust me, I won't do it for 3 days or even more. That's why you will see me like drawing so many times, because when I need to focus on something, I literally just take that time and then I just do it. I don't get bothered that easily. I actually just make it, such as the animation I'm doing right now, because I need to end it, and stressful times are coming. So it's like I'd rather end up with this rather than, let something behind. And I really don't want to do with this one. I want to do this. I want to make this animation. I really, really want to. So, yep. Okay. So, yeah, that's pretty much what happened with the video game situation. We were just having fun for a time. Like all nights we used to do. We used to play like some hours or even to the morning. That actually hurted me so much. That kind of thing, because my mind started to have a lot of headaches, or like a lot of pain, and that was because I couldn't sleep, because I wanted to stick with these guys, and I was like, I can still be here, I can resist, but it was too much at the point of, guys, let's just play video games but in free times, because I really can't continue with this. And they were like, it's okay, actually you have a lot of stuff to do, and we understand the kind of situation you're living in. We are so much different of you. We are literally doing our stuff too, and it's okay. Actually, they were real supportive, which is something I'm real grateful of, because I never had such a people that would recognize that it's not the time for me to join them, or it's not even my thing, honestly. So indeed, it's just like that. So if you don't feel welcome, or you don't feel in some sort of place, especially because of video games and the thing that it's being real popular, please don't get there. Don't stick with these people. And I mean by a fact of anything, like any kind of community or anything, at least. If you don't really feel safe or good itself, you are not forced to be there. You're only forcing yourself in a real bad way, and you don't have to. So yeah, I've learned so much from that. And if you were like Spanish speaker, hearing all of that nonsense and stupid things that we were talking about. It was literally that. So I'm pretty much sorry if you felt weird, or if you felt like, what the hell are you saying, Helen? And I'm like literally following what they are doing, and I'm not feeling good. Literally, I've been like that. And every time I'm with people such as, I'm not gonna lie, like Sam, Burrito Sam, Eva Animations, Ray, the few people that I've met out of animation and all that stuff, I really feel so much welcoming and understandable, like, I don't know, understood, I guess, listened from these people rather than them. So, yeah, I feel so much better. I mean, outside of the actual dry throat that I have. But yeah, I should drink water. I should actually drink some water. Let's see. I haven't taken my water bottles. But I have a little bit here. I will probably go for some water later on. I'm trying to make this smooth, like the transition between this to this, but it seems like I will need to make a little bit of a correction right here. So yeah, I've learned that you really need to put some limits in your life. Not because it's totally bad, but it can turn real bad with the pass of time. Like, trust me, if your mind is telling you no, it's no. If your mind is telling you that's not the way, it's not the way. Because you already know. Your conscience is actually telling you, nope, that's not the right way, please. Don't go there. So, indeed, it's just how it is. You don't need to worry about that much. Just worry about yourself and what you really want in life. I am a real, like, I always have been supported by my family, my mother, my dad. But I always struggle with the simple thing of, like, they really want a lot of, like, they desire it as any kind of parent, like the thing of, you need to study, you need to get that degree, but like that's the most important thing. And I'm just like, okay, but what about this and that? Like, what about the actual experience I need? And it's like, you will get that experience from your degree. Don't you understand? And I'm like, I do, but I still feel like left behind by so many other talented people. And it's like, but you're still growing. And I'm like, that makes sense. That makes total sense, actually. Like, at the moment I would tell you I'm not that mature to take actions of just joining an actual like an actual studio. I may be, but here's the thing. Sometimes you really need more experience. Even though you may try, you really need to gain that experience. And how do you gain it? Just practicing a lot. Like, a lot. You have no idea. Like, I've seen my drawings at that time, and now I'm watching it right now. It's like, okay, well, that's a huge difference, but it also means that there is more to make, to release, to learn, until we get that maturity to say, okay, I'm ready to apply for a studio. And I'll be honest with you, here in Mexico we don't have anything that like the easy way to learn animation. We have real hard ways, to be honest, because it's a new thing for us. And it's, well, it shouldn't be really, because we have a lot of people that already knows about animation, but not necessarily from the actual from the actual art school or something like that. Like, the art school is like, okay, you want to make an animation, do it yourself, but I'm not gonna teach you anything. I will give you tutorials from people that already knows, but we don't really have a class of animation or a degree of animator. We don't have such a thing. And I believe there are so many courses outside there, right? But we don't really have something as the degree of animation or an animator. So yeah, it's hard because you need to actually pass through so many before actually getting to the art, like the animator master. I think it's a master degree or something. Translated to the English speakers. So yeah, we don't really have that much of that, because I've seen so many people that gets real fast, and that got me a lot of troubles recently, because it's like I'm rushing too much when I actually need to calm down and just take care of what I know at the moment and learn from that as much as I can. That was actually the only way to make me understand, we're not in the wrong way. We are actually learning so much from this rather than I'm sorry. Rather than going straight ahead to animation and all that stuff. I'm actually learning some anatomy skills and everything from all of this. So yeah, I truly like it in this way. Sometimes you don't really need to rush, you just need to follow and trust the process actually. I've been so much lately, I don't know. Grammar. Grammar is my enemy every time I try to learn any language. Okay, so basically, I've been into this like self-care content where it's too generic, I'll be honest. It's too generic, like you can do it, just trust in yourself, you're loved, and all that stuff, and I'm like, okay, but nobody really talks about the process and how hard it is. So, I will be interested to make podcasts about, like, what I've learned from self-sabotaging me, or ADHD in your case. I'm telling this because of languages. I'm always switching up from Spanish to English because I also teach this sort of things to my friends, and I'm like, well, this is what I've learned and this is what I know about this. If you want to take it, just take it or leave it, I don't care. But this is what I know, this is what I've learned, and yeah, it's up to you if you wanna go with that or not, So yeah, it's just like, I really love to talk with my friends about this, more deep conversations rather than just stupid stuff. There is no way I can explain to you what kind of this means. Like, they're really fooling around and swearing at something stupid or anything like that. There is no educational stuff in there, and it's just a mess. So yeah, it's the most messy part of Mexico, I should say. Like, we are real kind to everyone, but at the same time we make fun of everything. And I say we because sometimes in between my family and I, we also make that. We actually find it real normal to make fun of each other or something like that. But real strong, like real unsensitive fun, you know what I mean? So take care of that if you're gonna be part of a Mexican family or something. It's okay. I mean, they will really respect you, but once they get real close to you, you will probably understand how we play, like how we actually make fun of each other. It might hurt, but also it's like you can hurt them too in some sort of way. It's like, I don't know. It's like making fun of how short a person is, or like the physical qualities, or the physical disease, or anything. Like literally making fun of anything is like the dark humor we have, and it's fun because I've learned from that, and I grew up with that. So every time like anyone wants to make fun of me, I'm like, that's too soft for me. That's actually quite cute. It's like, you don't know anything about this part of it. Sometimes there is like yellow sort of humor, I believe. But the dark humor is... oof. It's real bad. Like, it's evil at some level that it's incomprehensible. And yeah, it's just pretty much like that. Maybe that's the reason why many Mexican people are not that worried about anything. In my case, I'm like, yeah, I might not be worried, but doesn't mean that I am totally fine. It means that I'm handling this in my best way possible. It's not really like this is like everything's okay now. No, I'm trying my best to just continue with the flow, right? That's pretty much the thing, and not getting stuck with the bad things and just making fun of it itself. Sometimes it really helps to get out of any depressive thoughts, because yes, I've been into depression since ever, I guess. I don't know if since I was younger or not, but it also happens to me so many times. Like, it gets back from where I just sound real calm or anything. Like, the person really sticks in there because of, like, I don't know, like if I lay down too much in my couch, I start getting actually sad. So I just need to stretch out or take a bath and everything will be better. Like, that comfortability gives you a lot of sadness. So take care of that. If you are in an environment that you're all stuck or you're all the time there, it can get you depressive really easily. I get outside for once and it's like, oh my gosh, I'm so much better. I feel a lot of energized, you know? So I'm just real excited to continue. And yeah, that helped me so much. Like, the gym helped me so much. Going out helped me so much. Meeting other people from the real life helped me so much. And without even thinking about it, people are actually good. And changing your perspective from life is so lovely. That's why when everyone just keeps on yelling or actually arguing about the situation from the media, I'm like, why? Why do you waste your energy on that? Do you really need to do that? Don't you have anything better to do? If you're really mad, can you do something about it? Like, I make my questions for them, but then I realize, I should make those questions to myself too. And then I started just correcting everything. And it's like, damn, I was bad too. Now I understand. I understand everything now. I also want to make so many projects, but then I stopped myself by making some of them because they are 18 plus, sort of has-been hotel stuff. And yeah, I'm just like, no, I cannot do that. We can use blood and death itself, but we are not using sort of that. kind of theme. Not because it's not good, this sexual thing, or because my sexuality itself. You know that I am asexual and I don't find any attraction to that manner at the moment. Who knows later. But yeah, I just don't feel it since some years ago. Because before I actually thought it was pansexual, but now it's like, I don't feel anything. I really don't. So indeed, I do have like so many projects I would love to do, but they have a questionable theme. Like it's not bad being this this like sexy sort of character, but it is actually difficult to put it in the perspective of a children sort of, you know, community. But we can be actually real intelligent to show that those themes, those sexual themes. As creators, as artists, we can do that with no intention to make an actual sexual scene. So it's mainly just part of like being intelligent at that point. So yeah, it's pretty much that. And without even noticing it, you're watching how I'm making in-betweens. So take notes. It's basically flipping it every time and making sure the movement of the head goes the same way that you want it to be. And actually making some arcs there. So then you move this part here. And then just like that, I guess. There you go. Oh, and also I noticed that I might have also ADHD. And it's not because everyone says it or everyone has it, but at this point my generation totally has ADHD. It's a mixed thing. It's a real weird mixed thing. We are a weirder generation because we grew up like our parents from the 90s, 80s, sort of. And at the same time, we are mixed with the crystal generation, sort of. The XC, whatever generations that are coming right now. So we're a mix of everything. It's so weird. It really is. So yeah, you can take this actual live stream as a podcast. You don't really need to take it that seriously or interact with me. You may understand that I really don't take anything like that seriously. So please enjoy and don't bother by just taking that much care of the chat. Maybe you don't have to. If I go sometime, and I will let you know if I am chatting with you and just making some questions, you know. Maybe I can do that, but I would not be able to read at the same time that I'm working on this. I would need someone else that, like a moderator or someone that reads the actual questions, because I don't have the easy way to read the chat. And also moderators to erase those people that are just fooling around, because I know there will be there, and it's okay if you want to make fun of something, but you know what I think about it. I just don't find it any sort of need to be here, right? Like to have this kind of people here. I want a community that maybe not only mentally stable enough, but also just had a real good conscience that what I'm doing is literally what I like to do, and I'm taking some time to enjoy it. So yeah, it's basically that. I'm literally sketching real fast with this, but in any case, if you're making a sketch animation, I would recommend you not doing this sort of thing. Because sometimes it can get real blurry, but sometimes this thing works. Just trust the process, and you will find a good balance between one frame and another. So yeah. I always go by another theme and I forget what we were talking about initially, so it's quite normal, don't worry about that. So, actually let me turn down this, because at the end of the day you're listening through my microphone, so it might sound real weird. There you go. Okay, so what now? What can I tell you? Well, I'm through so many things right now. Probably that's not new. I mean, I always have been, but that's why I opened commissions, because I was thinking about making this a real job, like a side job, but it seems like there's not that much people that would actually pay hundreds of dollars for my art. Mainly because I'm more directed to probably minor people that are not allowed actually to pay this amount of money, which I understand. How was that kid once? How was that child once? So yeah, don't worry. I will probably make more like sketches or icon commissions rather than anything that will be around of $5 to $20, and then we can work on that. I also enjoy too much making icons. So yeah, I feel it's real cool, because making illustrations itself is quite hard. It's something that really will take me so much time. So yeah, working in commissions is cool. The only issue is that sometimes people don't have the actual time, or I don't know, like the actual money to pay me. And I know about that, so do not worry. You can be an artist, you can actually live from this, but you need to be patient. Like, not really everything comes real fast. Let's see. It's not bad, but I don't like the form. I don't know. Let me just. Yeah, that's fine. Just the fur. The fur is my issue. And now let's talk about something more interesting. Well, first things first. the projects. What is gonna happen to them? I am not sure. I'll be honest with you, I won't promise anything, but I wanted to start with one project that was like a scene for my series, and it's real ambitious, especially because of the amount of like actual animation I need to put into this. Like, it's literally a cinematic video with music and with a song and the actual voices that I have from Jackson and Eilish. And yeah, I want to work on that. If I wouldn't be working on this, I would be working on that. But I think it's a real good opportunity for me to try new things, because I always get stuck in one specific thing. And this is a real good practice for that. Especially this one. So yeah. And it's not bad, but oh my gosh, I really wanted to start with that one until these opportunities came out and I was like, yes, let's do it. Let's do it. And I actually enjoy it because it's not that much work, like compared to so many map arts that I've done before. This one is quite easier. So, indeed, if you want to do multiple projects, you can do it, don't worry. You can actually do that. Nothing really stops you from making animations or animating. So please just do it. Now, it wouldn't be a surprise that everyone wants to make animations, because we grew up with cartoons and everybody loves cartoons, and we all want to see 2D animation now, and we hate 3D. Well, you know what I mean. So, yeah, I have no doubt that that will happen, because we all want to see 2D animations because of the nostalgia that it brings us and the actual cool and cute imagine that it gives us. So I think 2D animation is gonna be real cool for the future, especially because of how things are going and how it's so hard depending on the circumstances. Like, it's easier to animate and send this like in the email mode, you know, or like in the cloud, and just keep it for the project and all that stuff. Literally, you can do whatever you need. Like, in 2D animation sort of thing, it has the opportunity to just send your files in a Google file or via Gmail. And that's literally the only way to find like a real good way to make a project in the internet, which is real cool. I don't know how it works with 3D animation or anything. I believe it's the same. Like, if you have the actual opportunity to do this, to have an actual team or anything, you can do it with a computer and a tablet. Now, here's the thing. Do we need exactly... Okay, that's a real good theme that we all have been wondering. Is it really necessary to have a professional tablet? Yes and no. And I'll tell you why. Because, okay, yes, because it's easier for you to animate in front of the screen, that it's huge and you can see every detail. It gives you so much more quality. That's true. And no, because you can do whatever you want just with a single actual little tablet that you have. Although it will limit you in the way of just like making every draw. You don't have that much space, but you can always practice and just make specific lines and all that stuff. You don't need that much, but just the strength to learn how to make cleaner lines. Although, let's be honest, it's easier to make anything professional or with better quality with a huge screen right in front of you. But depends. It depends. Although I would love to buy one, not gonna lie. Maybe at the end of my degree I will buy one. And I say maybe because I don't know how much money I would have at that time, right? And how expensive that would be, because right now it's killable. Killable prices. Killable prices. Now, let's make this. So indeed, I let know my friends that I wouldn't be able to play with them for a real long time or even never, because I don't know, it doesn't feel like it's my thing. I basically never liked it so much. It always felt like torture, to be honest. Because it was like, I need to be awakened just for this thing, for this exact thing. No, that's not for me, I'm sorry. It makes me feel bad, it's not for me. And nobody even pays me, so it's like I have no reason to actually stick to this anymore. So, yeah. My huge mistake at the moment was taking care too much on people that I don't even know. And that probably doesn't even care about themselves enough to just value anything. It's literally what happened. It's like I shouldn't even be with them. And they really respect it, and I really value it so much. But oh my, how hard it is to let go. That's the hardest part of anything in life. It's letting go. Letting everyone go it's hard enough. It really is. Okay, so here I like it. So we're gonna see this. It's gonna be a little bit loud. So I'm gonna turn it down. There you go. Okay. Okay, we need to raise this because this looks weird. It's too fast. We don't need that one. Okay, there's the mistake. There. Maybe this. We need that in between right here. We need more to make it look natural, because here it's fine. We understand this transition. Maybe here even. Maybe right here. So it can look better. This is fine. But this one even, it's weird. It's too much weird. Okay, maybe not that much, but this one. Yeah. We need to fix it. When it comes to be autocritical, I am so autocritical. I always do something that can be even better than the previous one. And I try my best to do it every time I animate, especially in animation, because you can see every each frame. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's the one. There you go. Okay, yes, this is definitely weird. Okay, let's do something here. You might be wondering, for Mexican people, why are you awake at this point of the night? I literally have this time for this. If I don't make my own time, like, everyone would need me at some point. It's like, hey, do you have the computer? And I'm like free. And I'm like, okay, yes, I do. What do you need that for? And I would need to just erase everything and just prepare for that specific person, because they won't understand what to do with this, or they might even like touch something and just ruin all the process, right? I'm real picky with that. Ah, there's something I don't like here. Like this, even this thing looks so good. But this part here, like the mouth, it's not matching so good. It's a little bit weird. Well, let's make that in between, shall we? Well, first things first, we change the color. Well, this might be orange because... Yep, this is orange, and this should be yellow. There you go. Okay, so yeah, discussing about the situation, everything's better now. Although I do feel weird that it's feeling good. Like, I would normally be real stressed, but now I'm feeling so much better. I really am. And at this point I'm real concentrated, so I'm sorry if I stop talking. If I do that, I will probably put some music and then I'll stop just talking. Which is weird. It just happens all the time. Oh, in the situation of ADHD that I said, I basically focus too much on my stuff first. Second, I'm a kind of divergent person, because I always keep on thinking so many things. Like, I could perfectly be talking about something and then I change the topic real fast because I'm analyzing everything at the same time. So you may understand why sometimes... Sorry. Oh gosh, my breath. Sometimes not only that I lose the breath, but I basically just think about something, I just analyze it, and then it's like, oh my gosh, this is wonderful, and it's like, what are you talking about? Oh, nothing. I was just thinking about something that happened to me to the dog, and I was thinking, what if this is like this and that, right? I'm just overthinking about it. I'm sorry. You don't need to pay attention to that. Now, remind me what we were talking about. That's me. That's basically me. And as you can tell, I just changed the topic real fast. Or I just follow the actual topic, that how it goes, but I never concentrate the topic in one situation, or I expose it as what it is. I always make a real different sort of theme out of the things that we're talking about. Isn't that weird? But I guess so many people does that. I don't know. I always saw it normal, but then I was like, oh no, maybe my family is neurodivergent. And I maybe don't understand that. And maybe they don't, maybe they do, maybe they... I don't know. I really don't know. And dyslexia is always weird, because... yeah, it always hits me in the most stupid times. Is like, it's just weird. I actually saw a meme like was making fun of, oh, but you have dyslexia. And it's like always changing the phrases or the words, and it's like, oh my gosh, that's me. I'm sorry, but that's me. Let me explain why. I mean, I can't read something, like I can't focus so much, but when I say it or when I try to speak, I always mix words or sentences or things or meanings, and it's so weird. Sometimes I even mix like words between languages, and it's so weird. I never expect that. So yeah, it's totally weird. Okay. And this part here, okay, that's great. So, I don't know, I will probably go and check it out with a specialist, because my psychologist cannot really give me a result out of my situation. She can only help me with specific tasks and everything, but she actually told me I cannot really tell you what actually this is, because it can perfectly be autism or ADHD. But to have this more, like, I would recommend you this doctor or this doctor, and I was like, okay, thank you. So eventually my Christmas gift will be going to that specialist and just know for once what do I have, because it's not that special, but it can help you so much by knowing exactly what you need to work on in your behavior. Because what is not normal is actually being like this every time and just treating it as an issue, like you don't have that much concentration or anything like that. That's the kind of issue with my day by day, because it's like you cannot concentrate by anything, you cannot really retain anything, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm literally thinking about something real hard and trying to focus and making everything just balance in my head, but then you show up with one new thing or 3 or 4, and it's like it's already crashed down. I need to focus, and if I don't focus, then I'm sorry, but this is how it is, and I'm real sorry if that makes us struggle out of something, but it's really frustrates me. That's why animating helps me so much with this, because it's like I'm doing a specific thing here, and I do not need anyone to tell me what to do or anything, because at the end of the day, all the effort and all the work, I'm doing it by myself. And if someone tells me, okay, you need to do this or that, then it gets easier for me. It gets real easier for me. Like, I really prefer this rather than anything else. Okay, there you go. I believe Evama will be a little bit tired out of my sketches. Because I'm always rough in this way. I really hope she doesn't get tired of this because I can perfectly clean it even more. Don't worry, Eva. If she tells me that, I will be so happy. Because I will just look at my drawings a little bit cleaner, drawn by me. So, yeah, I will be okay. And yes, I'm making this in collaboration with Eva Mom. Is the map part for the Lion King part in our project that I'm co-hosting. And also, if you're interested to apply, go ahead. We still have so much movies that nobody wants to touch because you have the fear of drawing humans. Don't be afraid of it. Literally, this is a beginner-friendly project also, so you can go ahead and apply for that. I encourage you, and also encourage you to share the actual map call. Because, yeah, we need participants and we will be happy to let you in. Now, another thing, follow the rules, read them before actually applying. And also, if you want some movies that are already taken, just take a look in the actual description. You will see which parts are taken. Because some of you are, I just want Zootopia or Bolt or something like that. It's like, no. Those are already taken. The Lion King is taken. Actually, the majority of sort of animals stories are taken. So please do not feel bad about it. Just okay. It's just what it is. But you can also just make a part of it and then be a backup, so we can determine which ones of you will be like the best match for this specific map parts. So in case any of these participants needs to drop off, you can join. You can be a backup and join. Just take that part. So yeah. That's a little bit weird if you ask me. Maybe here. Yeah, from here to here. We need more frames. That's what I mean when I tell you having frames really helps you. Like making it 24 frames per second, it's... Okay, that looks lovely. That looks lovely. I actually prefer this. Okay, now this one here, that's my issue. Okay, let's fix this a little bit. Yeah. So this goes like this. This is just like this. There you go. I think it's clear enough where the lines are going. Although it doesn't look like that, but I think it will. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna try to continue with a life of more open mind and peaceful, knowing the circumstances, because I really have a lot of stuff to do and I won't waste my time into childish behaviors anymore. And if I ever turn to be childish, I hope it's because I'm happy and not because I'm just making sort of a scene or something, because oh my, sometimes it really gets hard. The only worst part here also is that it's hard actually to let go of that part of you. Like, letting go negativity from your life is actually hard, being a hypersensitive person. Like, indeed, I am just like, at the end of the day, I'm like, I'm like a muffin. I'm like a little kitty that needs love and affection. That's all what I am. So please do not even think that I am such a bad sort of person, because nah, I'm real gentle, I'm real kind, and real sweet, and I can misunderstand easily so many situations, and I'm trying my best to not do it anymore, since, you know, we don't need that much mess in our lives. No, and also because I'm pretty much sure that I don't want any sort of problem with anyone. And also, well, it's a lot of energy wasted. Okay, so here we have okay, it's not that bad, it's just controlling the anatomy and the perspective of this is a little bit hard. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my gosh. What did I do? There you go. So yeah, I'll try to follow my life itself. So you will see more animations now. Maybe the next year not, because I still need to do so much stuff. Classes are hard. I mean, they're not difficult as some other careers, such as medicine or chemistry or physics or anything like that, right? That you need to make calculations and just make it everything by scratch and just find the formulas and all that stuff. Probably not. No, that's not my case, but it takes too much time making a single representation of three-dimensional stuff. It really does. Oh no! What did I do? I duplicated it. No. Don't do that. I mean, you could do that, but no. Oh, no. Hey, there you go. Okay, cool. That's better. I fusioned like this too, and it didn't have to be like that. Alright, so this is pretty much done. I would probably end this in a moment and then just do this later. Like, I will just tell Eva, it's ready. Tell me if you need me to clean it up or something. I'll be happy to do that before I just get back to classes and all that stuff. She's also real busy, so probably she won't answer me right away, but I hope she might She might do this. She might have time for cleaning this up. I'm actually real happy by like helping with this. It's real cool. I do enjoy it. I don't know why people keep on being stressed about this. It's actually great. I enjoy it so much. Although I'm getting asleep a little bit, but yep. Okay, now it's the time where I'm concentrated just to... Oh my. To... Oh, what I've done. Wait, what I've done? There you go. I changed the brush. I didn't know how to do that. You do that with a... There you go. With a comma. You change the brushes with a comma. I didn't know. That's great. That's great. Okay, so right now I think this is looking better. Okay, let's see. Let's see how it looks. I don't know. Well, yeah, that looks fine. I would actually love to make it... Wait a second. I think I have a message. Do I have a message? No, I don't. Okay, cool. I don't. Sometimes I listen to like little sounds and sometimes I think it's the vibration of my cell phone just ringing or something. But no, it's not. So let's see. Okay, now I'm gonna show you this with, well, the rock is fine, we don't need it that much, but, and the rain. Okay, so this is what it will look like. We're just gonna turn this a little bit down. There you go. Okay, nice. So this is what it looks like. There you go. I think this is enough for me at least. Let's change the background maybe, because it's a little bit hard to watch the lines. I'm obsessed with this. So yeah, I think this is pretty much for now. And I really want to make an illustration of another scene. I want to make like drawing sort of my characters again. My back, man. This is I'm so tired. But I think we should leave this right now. Now I'm gonna take a look to the chat, and I hope there is nothing bad. Or maybe yes, maybe not. I don't know. Let's see. Well, hello! You could always do something art related that isn't making your own art instead of gaming. If you wanted to do the main channel idea, like analyzing and talking about other art or something. Oh, that's actually a good idea. That's a real good idea. Ignitus, thank you so much for that idea. I would love to, though. I would really, really love to do like analyzing about it. It would be great. It would be definitely great. Really, really love the idea. Thank you so much for that. Because yeah, I am a real talkative. Like I talk too much. I talk too much, and I love to analyze the stuff, and I love to take points of everything, the perspectives, how I've learned perspective itself, or some illustration techniques from video games or anything like that. Because let's be honest, video games are not bad. The people surrounding them, or the people that actually plays them, may be questionable. But the games itself are interesting, are real interesting, and they're cute, and that was the main reason why I joined this community. Like, silly me thinking that it would be a good idea. But, you know. Well, right now I will just render this, and yeah, it's gonna be okay. I think yeah, this is better than anything. The only bad thing maybe is that I need to make a folder out of this, and that might take time because there are too much frames. There are too much photos for a specific folder, but that's alright. Okay. Part 30, whip 1, storyboard. No, this is the sketch. Sketch animation. There you go. Right, and include audio. Yes, of course. Yep, that's pretty much the thing. Yep. I think having this time to analyze about more stuff, it would be cool. It would be real cool. I'll message Evma with this, and with a hope that we can continue with this. I actually thought like people would be mad at me because I was fooling around with my friends, but it seems like none of you really talks Spanish, or maybe you do, but I don't know. Maybe you did understand that was a real stupid situation. I mean, we didn't do that much harm, although the comments that we may make, if anyone takes it, it can be real hurtful. Like, you can be easily hurted by that if you don't understand the context, or you can be just ashamed, or you could be just, you know, feeling weird in that situation. So, Oh, wait. Did I save this? I think I did. I did save it. Sketch animation. Okay. I think I'm gonna... I don't even know how rough is written. Rough animation. I think it's rough. Like GH. Rough animation. Is it? Rough. Yep, rough animation. It is. It is. There you go. There you go. Okay. I will watch it. I will probably... Oh, the rock, I think that's what it looks weird. Okay, I'm gonna show you this with video, and I think from now on I would just go. I will retire, guys. I will not retire completely. No. I will sleep because right now it's 3 a.m. and I wanna go to the gym tomorrow, so I would need to take care of that. I will need to take a shower and prepare everything. It's exhausting when you don't know how to manage your time, but you can always... Like, as much as you can be focused on one specific thing at a time, you will do everything. So don't worry. If you are struggling with something like this, my honest recommendation, take everything at a time. Like, one step at a time. Don't do everything at once. Do something first and then the rest. So do not worry about that. If you're struggling or if you feel stuck, just continue. Eventually you will understand everything. Okay, sketch animation. I also downloaded a stupid program and it doesn't work anyways for me. So now it has this effect on my videos that I don't like. Like, it actually opens with that program and it's like, I don't want that. I want the Photos Windows program, the normal one, please. This is so fast. Oh my gosh, I don't like that. Well, I'm gonna show you this. Let me see if I can take photos. Yep, photos exactly. Why can't you do this? Okay, well, let me see if you can see. But you can't see anything really. That's weird. Yeah, you can't see anything. Oh. Dang it. Why can't you see it though? Let's see. Yeah. But no. I mean, this should work. Okay, I will probably share with you all the screen. Cause it's not working. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. Wait, where's Krita? There you go. Wait, where's it? There you go. Okay. Now you can see. But I will put it down here. There you go. So here we go with this. So there you go. That's the animation, you guys. Oh, yep. So that's pretty much it. Thank you for being here at the stream. It was a real short one, but I need to sleep so badly, and I would love to stick in here. I would love to, but if I don't sleep now, everything's gonna turn real bad for me tomorrow. Like, I will be so tired at the evening and I need to work, so, no. So yeah, goodbye. Have a nice time, and thank you so much for watching. It was a pleasure to be here once again, and I will take the actual idea of making podcasts or analyzing anything. Would be cool. I would love to do that. But yeah, good night for me. Have a good time, and yeah, I'll see you later.